Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Asian Psycho. We're back for more Daiteikoku, and here is going to be the next scene, or the enemy turns, after I chose an event to select from my the drop-down list of events with other characters, and I chose the first H scene because choosing that scene is important in order to capture one of the commander that who is it, Tsuyoshi, General Tsuyoshi, basically has sex with, and it counts towards that character's capture later on. But the thing is, I've never really actually bothered to go after her capture. I don't know why, but it's always been something that's on the back of my head for a long time. Like, man, I gotta get her as a commander, except I never bothered to get around doing it. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, then that's great. If not, then just ignore what I just said. Anyways, this is going to be the next scene after my little character event scene, and basically it's just more about the Chun Empire and basically what the Emperor Shu, I think his name's called, is up to now. Yeah. Anyways. So basically his goal is to take over the nation of Japan and make the Empress, Empress Mikado, or Mikado means Empress in Japanese, I think, and make her his servant. So yeah, that's his ultimate goal in life. Mwahahaha. Alright, turn end. Navy headquarters, Toku's room. So basically just spending quality time with his daughter, which is always a good thing. Basically, it's a little bit of background information on Togo and his daughter, or their relationship together. Togo Tsusuyoshi's basic objective as his most important objective as the chief of staff of the Japanese Navy is to make sure the world is safe for his daughter. That may be like a daunting task, but eventually we'll get there. Eventually, but that's what his goal is, to make the world safe for, or the universe safe for his daughter, so that he can ensure that his daughter will grow up to be, or grow up as safe as possible. That's basically his goal, which is nice, because he's a dad, obviously. Alright, so now we're back in the strategy phase. So what we're going to do here is we're going to save it up a little bit, because it is very important to save. Once again, I mentioned already before that this game, unlike Sengoku Rants, will not auto-save for you, so you must always remember to keep constantly saving. So, and it's not very helpful at all that this game only has 99 save slots, whereas Sengoku Rants gave you auto-saves and gave you 999 save slots. They should have kept the 999 save slots more than anything, but whatever. Anyways, so now the basic goal of your war against China is to blitz them as fast as you can. And the reason for that is because on the 5th turn or so, the United States, or what the country that's basically the United States, in this game they're called Gamerica with a G, and Gamerica will declare war on you on the 5th or 6th turn. I forget exactly which one, but they will declare war on you pretty soon after you take over the rest of China. And when that happens, the very first turn that they declare war on you, they will not have any of their laser systems online. Basically, their ships, they declare war so fast that their weapons, all their ships are not ready to do battle in time, or most of them aren't. So you know how I told you guys in my first part, or second part, I think, when I was discussing the different weapon systems in this game? Well, remember when I told you that lasers were really important? Well, yeah, it is. And when you don't have any lasers, it tends to, do a lot of damage to the guys who don't have lasers. So that's why. And on the first turn, it's best to, or the very first turn that Gamerica declares war on you, it's best to take over these two planets right here, the ones I'm circling right now, Manila 2000, and I don't know what that is. Damn it. I know for a fact. Why does my mouse keep dying on me? I know for a fact that this is Manila 2000, basically the Philippines. I just don't know what this was. Gah. That's why I want that English patch so bad, except I don't know how to install it, but whatever. I'll figure it out someday. Anyways, that's why I'll explain in more detail when that time actually comes. So anyways, let's continue steamrolling on. Send all my troops over there. And what I'm going to do here is, basically, I don't think I've explained the public peace before. If I did, then I apologize for repeating myself, but this is just to cover any, loopholes that I may have left in my little walkthrough explanation thing of this game. Basically, public peace is indicated by this round circle around each planet, and you've noticed Japan has a full circle highlighted, whereas this place, I think it's Beijing, Beijing only has a quarter circle filled out. The reason why it's only quarter filled out is because not only because of the fact that one of the commanders here, Yamamoto Mugen, has the passive skill Public Peacekeeper, which basically doubles his peacekeeping skill wherever he's stationed. But also, it's designated by basically how many turns your commanders are occupying that planet. If no one occupies that planet, then public peace will not arise. And there is a chance every turn that there may be a rebellion or an uprising at this particular planet. And if you don't take care of it, then that means that that planet will decrease even more in public peace, and you don't want that, because you won't start getting revenue, basically technology and resource from each planet until you have full public peace. So getting full public peace in all your planets as quickly as possible is probably the most important economic factor in this game. And there are other kind of factors into public peace and how your enemies like to meddle with them, but we'll get into that once they actually happen. So obviously, because Mugen is now off the territory, you can't move them back after you've moved them off. Okay, let me clarify this. After you've moved all your commanders once, you cannot move them back again in the same turn unless that commander has a skill like Tanaka Raizo's, who has Roar, and he can basically move twice on the region map per turn. I believe only one other character in this game has such a skill, and you'll meet her in pretty soon, but for the time being, only those two can move twice. If you made a mistake, it's best to go reload another save slot and then rearrange your commanders again. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to rearrange them in any other way. Now, because no commanders are on the planet of Beijing right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip any random ship onto any of these default commanders. They all suck, by the way. You should not use them for battle under any circumstance unless it's for dire emergencies. I'm going to move that guy over so that at least he can maintain public peace. Because he doesn't have any passive skill like Mugen's Public Peacekeeper, every turn it's only going to be increased by an eighth, but an eighth is better than nothing, you know. So also, one other thing to note, that if any commander does not have any fleets equipped, they cannot move from that planet. Technically, these three commanders are stationed in Japan, but because they don't have any ships equipped on them, as you can see here, they don't have any HP technically, they can't move anywhere. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So now that's basically it. There's nothing else we can really do, basically, other than just blitz through China as fast as we can. And god damn it, my mouse is really fucking annoying me. So yeah, let's go ahead and kick China's ass a little bit more. I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but whatever. Anyways, that's the next Chinese general you will, or Chinese commander you will capture, Ranfa. The other one was named Rinfa. So there's similar names, but whatever. And David Canhawk, he's one of the commanders for Gamerica, and he's just helping out China because he's a stud. So yeah. Also, one thing about Rinfa and Ramfa, if you guys noticed, Rinfa had a similar kind of event with that other Russian guy, and basically what the meme behind that is, Rinfa is like I said, Rinfa is a huge fan of, or a huge follower of Sharism, or basically communism, whereas Ranfa is a huge supporter of capitalism, and so yeah, they're basically kind of, yeah. Even their clothes denote the same thing. I mean, for God's sake, Ranfa's clothes, Chinese dress is blue, and the America's uniforms are all blue as well. And Rinfa had a red dress, and obviously red is the color of communism. So even their colors match. How can you not see that? Anyways, let's move on. So as you can see, we're going to be fighting Ranfa. She's not really that tough, but then once you actually capture her and use her as your own commander, she can become pretty deadly. It takes a lot of time and devotion though, so I don't know if it's the best of things. So as you can see here, let's see, this commander has fleet attacks twice. So basically what this does is when it's her turn to attack, she's going to fire at just one target, but she's going to hit them with double the amount of damage that she has stated here. So it's pretty dangerous, but thankfully she doesn't. If we do get hit by her at all, she won't do that much damage comparatively. So now we must consider where to deploy these guys. We're going to have Tsuyoshi go over here because of this one commander who has 420 health. And let's see. I'm going to go with Mugen and Tanaka Raizo. And we're gonna have Ozara Matsuri and Nagumi Keiko over here. Damn it. Actually, that should be fine because yeah, this will work out pretty fine. Let's go. Alright, so apparently this event is pretty funny. That was funny. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and attack this girl. Get rid of her ship, and even though this won't be able to take out this commander in one shot, look what will happen. No damage. The reason why I chose out this layout is because Ozawa Matsuri, I equipped Ozawa Matsuri's fleet with two special kinds of ships. One of them was a fish ship, or both of them were fish ships, the ones I'm going to be talking about. One of them was the one that looked like a turtle, but that basically is a barrier ship. It increases your defense by 300 reduction in laser, so whenever you get attacked by laser weapons, all incoming laser damage will be reduced by 300, which is actually very good. And but then the other type is a lure ship. Basically, it provokes other enemy commanders into attacking itself first before having the enemies attack other commanders. In exchange, though, that commander, in this case Matsuri, will sustain double damage for every time she gets hit while she has that particular fish ship or that particular ship equipped on her. So it is a kind of a double-edged sword, but in this case it worked out perfectly. Well, let's just finish him off. Alright, so let's go move on to the next one. Field test of a new calling laser weapon about to death. Show me what this weapon can do. At 75 is maximum fire. Boom. Yay. Yeah. We should at least make them take shelter next time. Shut up, don't put them on. It's all collateral damage anyway. Plus now that the residents are dead, it won't get seriously, man. You asshole. Anyways. Let's just go rape the rest of them. For all their boasts about, oh, we got this awesome super weapon. Yeah, mine owned yours, bitches. Now time to rape your children. Or not rape children. No, that's disgusting. I'm not pedo bear. Time to rape your planet. Is what I meant to say. Yes, that's it. Awkward silence. Anyways, what should I do here? I'm gonna go with double income. Nanjing. Okay, so today this planet is in Nanjing. Now here, this event basically, the Emperor blames Ranfa for the defeat, and he shoots him. And then now he just shoots everyone. And he goes crazy. But Ramfo was captured, and she doesn't die though, even though she got shot through her chest. I think dialogue says somehow she's the boss. Anyways, and also the defector was also captured. And David Cannock escaped the battle, but he's gonna go back to America. So goodbye. Alright, so now for more events. Let's see. I'm going to go recruit Poison Musherism, Rinfa rather. Basically this, so as you can see, this is a typical recruiting event. Unlike Sengoku Rans, all recruitment happens through events, not negotiation points, because there's none of that in this game. And this room will you'll see this background all the time whenever you have a recruitment event. Most of the time, I think. I don't think there's an exception yet, but I could be wrong. But anyways, Rinfa here. I keep mixing those two names up. God damn it! One of them needs to die. Anyways, Rinfa is trying to spread communism, and while she's in prison. So yeah. So yes, Togo Tsuyoshi somehow convinces her to fight for Japan. However the hell he did that, I have no idea. So now we have her as a commander. Oh, these boys. This is a reason why this game was not released outside of Japan. And this is why. I now formally introduce you to the gender-swapped parody of Adolf Hitler. Adolf Retia. That is her name. And she is, according to this game, the #1 idol and genius in the universe. And yes, this is a parody of Germany. So as you can see, yeah, like I already mentioned, LSL really went out of their way to really make Hitler quite an interesting character. I don't believe this game makes mention of the Holocaust at all, as far as I'm concerned, but I don't know, because this game is not really fully translated yet. I don't know if they ever mentioned even in passing, but I don't know. In any case, as far as I've seen, as many times I've played and beaten this game, there is no mention of the Holocaust at all, which I don't know what to feel about that. So, I mean, even though it is just a game, I feel like there should be at least some historical accuracy to this, even if it means that they can include a gender-swapped Adolf Hitler. So yeah, Adolf Hitler, Retia Adolf is right there. And this woman is her kind of a chief assistant kind of person. Actually, she's the person who actually got Adolf Retia into power in the first place. And her name is Grekia Gobbles. And obviously, she is also a parody of one of Hitler's assistants during World War II, during Nazi Germany. God damn it, I forgot my World War II history already. I believe the last name was same. The Gobbles. I'm definitely sure I'm saying that wrong, because that's German, and you never say German names are never what they seem to sound like. So I'm just gonna call her Gobbles for now, and if someone would like to correct me, and I'll see what the proper pronunciation of this name is, I'll be more than willing to change the pronunciation next time. So yeah, this Grekia Gobbles person though is really perverted, and she tends to make the poor Retia here go through things that she probably would rather not. So that may include cosplays, idol singing contest thingies, whatever, what have you. So, yeah. Alright, so sorry about that pause there. I had momentarily forgotten that there was a brief H scene where a picture of Togo Tsuyoshi having sex with this girl right here was briefly shown, so I apologize for that. Thank God with the power of editing, hopefully I'll remember to actually remove the edit this time, because there have been some incidents where I actually did forget to edit out some parts, so God, hopefully I don't forget next time. Alright, so we're having a counterattack, and this is what a counterattack typically looks like, or not typically, all counterattacks are different, but this is what it feels like to be counterattacked. So as you can see, there is no kind of invasion territory, all it is just a lost territory. If I were to click this button right here, that means that I would give China an auto win, and they would be able to take over the planet I currently occupy, because I had just recently conquered it, and it doesn't have full public peace yet, and that would mean that like I said, the planet I'm occupying right now would be recaptured for China, and then all my commanders in that planet would be sent back to Japan. How that works, I don't even know. So we'll be sending these 4 over here just to see what happens, and let's see here. We're gonna annihilate this girl first, and then we're going to annihilate her again. Yay. Hell yeah. One thing to note that about counterattack stuff is that when you are fighting a counterattack battle, or a defensive battle rather, why do I keep calling it counterattack? Anyways, whenever you're fighting a defensive battle, the amount of EXP your commanders earn is significantly less than what your commanders would earn by invading countries. So it's much better to invade countries rather than defend from attacks from other countries if you want to level up your commanders fast. Alright, so this conference is, yes, an agreement about, or some, yeah, as you can see there, we hereby ask the Japanese Empire to relinquish control of Manila 2000 and Micronesia border colonies. We don't even own them, for God's sake. What the hell are they on? Your forces shall withdraw from there at once. This act has to be done in order to end the tensions you, the aggressor, have caused by the Daiteikoku Empire. By accepting this agreement, you also see fire, which, blah 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 blah. Yeah, exactly. So America is acting like a little bitch and telling us to basically do things that basically none of us ever want to do. And now here's the first choice of this game. So do we agree or disagree to the American agreement? If you are any sort of a man with enough balls to say no to one of the strongest countries in America or in the universe so far, then you would click decline, and that's what we're going to do. So yes, I believe that if you were to choose agree for that one, you would actually get a game over. So be careful on that. Some choices in this game are not fair. I had to figure that out the hard way. So there you go. So as you can see here, we now have, oh god, what the hell? We now have a few other commanders here. Let's see. This guy is what's the guy name? I think his name is like Haguchi or something like that. He's the traitor, and his passive skill is false promise, and is basically like the opposite of public peacekeeper. Basically, whenever he's stationed in a planet that doesn't have full public peace yet, such as these two countries or these two planets, the public peace will not increase at all, no matter how many commanders you have stationed in that planet. So yeah, he's not very good. I mean, at least he's got some kind of stat bonuses here. I mean, at least his first one is HP, but the rest of them suck. As you can see here, we have now recruited Rimfa, and the only thing that she's ever got through her is the missiles. As you can see, she's got a plus 10% buff to missiles in her first slot. So obviously she's more inclined towards a missile user, so make sure to play to their strengths. Anyways, looks like this is going to be a super long episode if I don't stop here. So when we come back, let me save this up first. Yep, there we go. When we come back, we're going to continue on with the finishing of the Chinese Empire. So hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll be seeing you guys later. So keep in touch.